The Bucks and Giannis finally did it. They're the NBA champions. You could see how much it meant to Antetokounmpo as he just sat there overcome with emotions. And in the deciding game when they needed a win to close it out, the Greek Freak played his absolute best, ending with 50 points, 14 rebounds and 5 blocks, stamping his name in the history books. Let me show you how he did it. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. We can talk about strategies and tactics all we want, but at the end of the day, all you need to see is this. Almost all of Giannis's makes from the field are right here in the paint. Dude just put his head down and said, nobody is going to stop me. And that was exactly the case. I mean, look at this. As big of a body as Ayton is, look at Giannis just walking his way to the rim, then simply raising up and getting the bucket. As Ayton got in foul trouble, Phoenix of course tried to switch guys on him with Crowder and even Kaminsky, but they were no match for Antetokounmpo, who was determined to get that championship ring at any cost. And speaking of foul trouble, the wildest thing of all is that he went 17 out of 19 from the free throw line. Considering everything that happened throughout these playoffs, with the crowd counting and him being horrible from that spot, this is the most surprising turn of events, but a true full circle moment, and it sure makes the championship and the subsequent Finals MVP trophy feel that much sweeter for the Greek Freak. 35 points, 13 rebounds and 5 assists per game, an impressive stat line for this final series. It's crazy to think that the Saric injury ultimately played a role in this series, since he was another big body who could battle with Antetokounmpo down low, and Phoenix could have offered more resistance with him on the floor. Regardless, an absolutely dominant performance in Game 6 that honestly Milwaukee needed every single one of those points, since if you check out their box score, things are looking scary. Jrue Holiday shot 4 for 19. Middleton was only 6 for 13. Tucker and Connaughton both ended with 0 points. Incredible. Bobby Portis, on the other hand, was a surprising boost offensively, and his 16 points all came at important times, whether stopping a run or getting the lead. He was crucial in Game 6. I do, however, need to point out that they were all contributing on the defensive end, and that was especially true for Jrue Holiday. Dude has been all over Booker and CP3 throughout the entire finals and made their lives difficult, and that was certainly no exception in the closing game, as you see some of these great defensive possessions by the addition that was brought in this season to help them finally get over the hump. And hey, that's exactly what happened. So Milwaukee wins their second title after a 50-year drought, and credit also goes to Phoenix, as they made the most improbable one-season turnaround from missing the playoffs all the way to the NBA Finals. And I didn't hide it, they were my pick. I would have loved for the point guard to get a ring, but at least I'm glad that my guy PJ Tucker could get one for all the fighters, warriors and effort players, which are my absolute favorite. Another season is in the books. This was my most consistent year by far, as I finally figured things out and got the right teammates to make this work consistently. So hopefully you liked the videos, and much more to come. There's no stopping during the off season. Stay tuned. That's it for now. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out. You know I gotta end it on the make.